Okay, so we're down to four teams left in the NBA. Eastern Conference Finals, the number one seed Indiana Pacers versus the number two seed Miami Heat. In the Western Conference, the number one seed San Antonio Spurs versus the number two seed Oklahoma City Thunder. So I guess we'd call this a chalk. When both all the favorites in both sides, when the one and two seed, the East and West, both meet in the finals. Um, it's Sunday today, and the Pacers just beat the Heat, so Pacers are up 1-0. I think I thought even before today, I thought this game would go to or the series would go to 7 games. The problem with the Pacers the whole playoffs and I think was the fact that they just didn't really have the motivation. I think they felt they were better than everyone, and so some days they would come out and just play or just come out and just think that they were gonna win. And really, you got to put the effort in. Talent will only take you so far. You got to put in the hard work. You know, and I think really the effort in this case. And you would see it when they would win, they'd put the effort in and look great, against the Hawks and the Wizards. But when they would just want to rely on their talent and put no effort in, they'd get blown out or they'd get beat. But I think the Pacers against the Heat, every game the Heat forced them to put maximum effort in. And when Pacers put maximum effort in, they're one of the best teams in the league. And I think we saw that today with the Pacers beating the Heat by double digits. They go up 1-0. I think Heat haven't lost two straight in the playoffs, I believe, since 2012. Um, so I guess that would mean Heat are going to take the next one. I wouldn't be surprised maybe if they have Pacers win go up 2-0. That would make it real interesting. Say Pacers go up 2-0 and then Heat steal both in Miami. That'd be really interesting. I don't know if they're going to do it that way. Maybe it's going to be Pacers Heat split 1-1. But don't be surprised if Pacers go up 2-0. I still think Heat win in 7 no matter what. Heat are going to win in 7. Um, I think the West is very interesting. Spurs, Thunder, but as much as the Spurs have been dynamite powerhouse team, it was the same story 2 years ago when Spurs went up 2-0 on the Thunder and Thunder came back and won that series 4-2. They won four straight. And the same thing, this is the thing, the Thunder are 2 years better than they were 2 years ago when they played the Spurs and then the Heat. I don't think the Spurs per se are 2 years better. I think they're maybe the same, if not maybe worse, considering Duncan's older, Parker's older, Ginobili's older. Um, but let's say they're the same. Thunder are definitely better. That's 100% for sure. Durant's better, Westbrook's better, the whole team's better. Same thing with the Heat. Heat and Thunder played 2 years ago. The Heat aren't 2 years better. If anything, they're the same or maybe a little worse with the guys getting a little older. Um, but Thunder are clearly 2 years better. That is why I do think Thunder are going to win the NBA championship this year. Um, and yeah, I was going Clippers all along. I really thought Clippers were going to do it. Uh, I think Clippers got robbed when they should have went up 3-2 in Game 5. Went up 7 with 40 seconds left. That series, this could be Clippers Spurs right now. Instead, Thunder went up 3-2 and closed it out in OKC 4-2. That being the case, I thought whoever would win that series would win it all. I'm sticking to that. Thunder are gonna beat the Spurs. I don't know if it's gonna be in 6 or 7. Um, but Thunder are going to win, set up a Thunder versus Heat matchup, Durant versus LeBron, kind of the new age Bird versus Magic, and the Thunder will win the NBA Finals. I just believe that the Thunder, like I said, it comes down to that thing. Thunder 2 years ago took Heat to 6, and they beat Spurs 2 years ago. Thunder are 2 years better, for sure. I don't know if Spurs and Heat are 2 years better. I really don't think they are. So that would mean if they beat the Spurs in 6, lost the Heat in 6. Well, they beat the Spurs 2 years ago. I think they can definitely beat the Spurs again. I don't know why people are making it seem like Spurs are the favorite by so far. And then if it's Thunder Heat, I like Thunder for sure. Um, I think Thunder Heat maybe go to 7, 6 or 7 again, maybe 7 to make it interesting. But it's Durant's time. Durant won the MVP. He'll win the NBA Finals. It's meant that to be that way. And then it will set up this, and the NBA also, the NBA doesn't benefit with the Thunder winning. I mean, with the Heat winning it again. They benefit with the Thunder winning it. So then it sets up next year. Thunder defending champions. Heat won the 2 years before that. With these other couple teams you throw in there with the Pacers, Spurs. Whoever's gonna be good next year, Mavericks, Blazers, Rockets. A lot of solid teams. The Wizards, Raptors, young hungry teams. With the Heat winning it again, it makes it not as much parity. So I think Thunder win it. Durant will be the NBA Finals MVP. And the Oklahoma City Thunder will be the 2014 NBA champions. Peace, one love, cheers.